welcome in. Just 1 second, let me adjust. Oh, sorry, just 1 second. Okay, so our squares are ready, and today we are going to add the lining for that. So I'm adding this red color for it. Okay, so you can add any one, whichever you like. Okay, I had only this with me, so I'm going to add this one. So I have cut 2 pieces here. So this is how you can cut. So, okay, so this is the square, and the square is bigger earlier. Okay, we can make it smaller if we need. So you can see that I've just laid it like this. Okay, and then I have cut. So I have pretty much extra both the side, so it doesn't matter. So first what we are going to do, we are going to flip the side, and you see the side you want the cloth to be. Okay, now we are going to start folding it inward like this. Okay, so I'm just keeping one row free from the cloth. So here is, I'm going to do this folding here, and then fold it. You can cut as much as you need. Okay, and then fold it one side like this. Okay, we are going to slowly fold it. First we are going to measure it, nicely fold it. Okay, so here comes one corner, then I'm going to take this clip, hold it there, so get my square straight. You can always block the squares before. Okay, hi Kimberly, welcome in dear, good morning, good to see you, good morning, welcome in. So here I'm keeping the last row, the row of double crochet, last row is there, the top part of the this double crochet, I'm keeping it free. Okay, because I need to work on that while joining, so I'm going to keep the top part free. I'm doing good, dear. How are you? I'm doing pretty much good. Okay. Oh, we are going to align the granny squares which we made to live stream. Okay, and then we are going to create the purse. So today we are going to line them. So I'm doing as I go here. So slowly by slowly. Doing much better. Been really sick this week. Oh dear. Oh, that's so sad. I'm so sorry to hear that. I hope you feel better very soon. Oh, that's good. That's good. You feel better. You feel human again. That's a nice one. Good to hear, dear. I know getting sick is a horrible feeling. It's really, really horrible. This is how you're just going to find the perfect way to stitch. Okay, no matter how you cut your cloth, the main important thing is to get it cornered in this way. So you see I'm pulling my square as much as I can, as much I need, so that I can get a good stretch of the square. And you can use the pins also for this. It's not necessary you should use this clips only. You can use the pins for sewing in. I meant to say for pinning down. I'm so sorry. Okay, so here our square is nicely here done. Okay, so now we get to the part of sewing. Okay, so we'll start from here. Okay, so here is my needle and thread. So I've taken a matching color for the purse, but you can take the red color. I don't have the red color right now with me, so I'm going to take this color. Just excuse me till this is going to take a little while to thread the yarn. Not yarn, sorry. Thread and the needle. Up. I hope everyone is doing well, and I really pray that everyone feel better soon. So I'm doubling the thread here. Just a knot at the end. Okay. So now you can start any side. Okay. Just go removing this and holding it like this and then going. Okay, so that is secure. So now there are two ways you can do whip stitching or any straight stitching, any stitch which you like. So I'm going to do the whip stitching here. So what we do here, I'm holding my cloth here and going in the stitches here, single crochet, and grabbing a little piece of yarn and then the cloth. So here's it is. So take your time, okay? No need to hurry. First few times you may feel like it's not coming. You just have to see that it is just under the first row and the start of the second row. So that's where you are aiming your cloth to be, or if you want any down or up, you're going to do that. Okay, make sure you just take a small piece of yarn and the cloth also. So as I'm going, I'm keeping it, trying to keep it as straight, as stretched as I can. Okay, flat. Welcome in, those are coming now. Thank you so much for coming. We are doing the sewing part, lining the squares for our purse. Okay, and this is how I do them. You can use any color yarn, any color cloth and I had this red color, nice and bright, so I'm using that one. So we are going to line the squares separately and then join them and then see how it goes about. So we have finished our squares, the length and the height we need. Now I have cut this cloth and now we are sewing it. So we are going to sew it all the four sides. Oh, thank you, Emily. Thank you so much. Take care, okay? Please do take care. Thank you for coming. Have a wonderful day, dear. Please do take care. Bye and see you soon. Yeah. Thank you for coming. So here I'm reaching the end. So I will just continue weaving as it is. Okay, so here is the top part. Okay, done. Nice. Okay, now we are going to turn this side, other side. Okay, so here's what we are going to do. Try to keep it as flat as we can. Right. Okay. Remember to keep the space open at the last part. Okay, this part where we need our stitches to go. Okay, try to keep it free from the cloth place. Here is the corner. I'm just going to weave in here. I'll sew it a little bit here. And then we go this side. So you see, when it is single crochet, it is easy to stitch as it is closer, stitches are closer. So double crochet, we need to take a big jump. So I'm going to do one big jump and one small jump over there early, and small stitches over there early to keep it firm. Then go for the next stitch, stretch the square as much as I can, don't worry. Okay, this way. Okay, and then start sewing again. So once you finish your thread, you can take smaller parts so that it can be easy for stitching up, because when you have bigger strand, it tends to curl and difficult to pull. Okay, so smaller strand, it is nice, it's good. So here we go, the second round. Okay, secured, pull and stitch. Remember to, when you go to the next double crochet, keep it loose. Okay, and then there really give one or two times so that that loose loop which is there, it stays firm. Okay, you can use sewing machine also if you like, but I like to do this hand stitching because I can take control. I have the control over the stitches, over the cloth material, and I can take it the way I like. Okay, so here is what we are going to do. I'm removing the clips for a reason. Okay, I want to get it flat. Okay. Thank you everyone for being here, for supporting me. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. And if you have any questions regarding anything about crochet, please do let me know. So you see here, while stretching, I did keep extra cloth. Okay, so I had folded it, but while weaving it, while sewing, it is extra. The granny square stretched. Okay, so the cloth which was extra is now useful. So I opened the fold and I folded the way I need it extra now. Now what happens, like sometimes it becomes less, so you can always add extra cloth if you like, but it's always nice to have little bit extra while cutting. Okay, so you can just fold it inside. Okay, So here at the corner, I'll just finish the corner here. So I'm not an expert in sewing. This is just me trying also. This is the first time I'm doing this granny square lining. I always do it like I'll make a pocket and then add it inside. So I've never lined a granny square before, so this is the first time me doing here and showing the process, and you can see the progress here. So here I have just stitched at the corner. Okay, now two sides are stitched. You can iron them if you want. Okay, and they will get more nice and straight. Okay, so now this is the new fold here. So, anyone has done this before? I would like to know. Anyone has done the stitching for the purses? And how was the experience? You can share if you'd like to. Because different people do different way of stitching, and that's nice. I think no one wants to talk to me. It's okay. Thank you everyone for being here. Thank you so much. first time because I have very little to sew. How many of you struggle like me in threading the thread? Oh, that was faster than before. Faster than before. Okay, tulips. Last set here, last set. And then we can say done for the one square. Okay, for lining the one square. And then we'll see which one is better. Lining the individual squares and doing it, or just making the first stitching up the pocket, I mean to say stitching the cloth first and then just adding it to the purse. So let's compare. Okay, let's see which one I like better and which one you feel better. So this is the first one we are doing, is lining the each square and then going to make it a purse. Generally what we do, we first make the purse and then we line up. So I'm doing the other way around here. So if anyone is saying anything, I don't know, because I don't see any chat moving. Okay, so if the chat has frozen and I missed your questions, I missed you saying hi, I'm so sorry for that. Hi from my side for everyone who stopped by. And if you have any questions which I forgot to see, you just write it in the comment section of any of the video and I will answer it. As long as it is crochet related or sewing related, you can write it down. Okay, so here is the last part. I'll just adjust it in this way. I must say that this stretches a lot. In my first experience, I would say you need to cut a lot of fabric, keep a lot of fabric extra so that you can adjust it as you go. And I would like to do a different way stitching for the other square, but that I will try. So let me tell you, this is my first time doing this, so I'm doing as I'm here. Okay, I have done the other way around of making the purse first and then adding the lining. I've done that way and I like that way, but I just wanted to try this way also. So this is me trying first time here live with you. I did stretch that side a lot instead of this side. So that's what I'm planning. Let's see how it goes. Either it will be a pass or fail, but still, mistakes in crochet, a beautiful mistake. Nobody will know, right? Nobody will know. And here I'm done with the first square here, and almost there, yes, I reached. Okay, that's great. Okay, so I've done the first square, and let's check on it how it is. Okay, so here is the first square done. You can see here. Oh, nice. So what you have to say about it? The red is showing really nice. It is looking nice on this. What you have to say, everyone? Okay, so I really like it. It's nice, and it's stiff. You can see it's nice and stiff. Okay, so now for the next square, what I'm going to do is, this is the next square, so this is here done, nice and steady and stiff. Okay, one side it is stretched and the side it is not. Okay, so that's the mistake here. You see the side, the last side which we did, it is not stretched, but this I stretched to give it more space, but it was not needed. Point to be noted. Okay, now for this next square, this is what I feel I'm going to do. Okay, so here's my cloth. Okay. So what I'm going to do is, first I'm going to do the sides each separate way. So first I will just do one side, then I will go and do the next side from here. Okay, because when I stretch I'll get the idea how much I need. Okay, and then I will do down and up. I'll let you know. Okay, or maybe I'll do it tomorrow with you. So today we did the one square. Okay, so this is the first square we attached. It's nice and steady. I like it so far. Okay, so we are going to do the next square. Maybe I'll go ahead and sew it. You can go ahead and sew it also. And I will see you tomorrow for the next part. Okay, so till then, thank you everyone. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you have a wonderful time, a wonderful day, and hope to see you tomorrow for the next part of the purse to see how it goes and where it goes. So I'll see you soon. Till then, take care and bye-bye.